Hello, everybody. Welcome to Gamma Chain Crypto. Today, we're going to be talking about Elizabeth Warren a little bit about some things they have in common out on the internet: rogue money, rogue nations. Why are these personalities that wield so much power through the financial districts as well as um, the elite government? Why are they picking on Bitcoin so much? What are they scared of? Well, it's pretty obvious for a lot of us, and I just wanted to point out a couple tweets from a couple different ladies. And Gamma Chain Crypto, we love the ladies. That's fine. We're not picking on them. But in this one story that I wanted to talk about, these two different things and what they have in common, the term rogue, which is supposed to be a bad word, right? But when you talk about Bitcoin and Rogue together, trying to make it sound like it's bad, it's almost like a badge of honor for those of us who love Bitcoin, because it's not your typical run of the mill type of fiat or idea or ideal, really, was what it boils down to. It's freedom. So let's look real quick at what I've got pulled up here. Senator Warren says a new report confirms that rogue nations are using crypto to dodge, not Dogecoin, but dodge sanctions and undermine our national security. It's time for crypto to follow the same money laundering rules as everyone else. And I've got a bill to make it happen. Ooh, I bet she does. Anything that's anti-Bitcoin is basically pro-bank, right? And you know what? I'll probably do another session on finding out who her biggest contributors are to her campaign and the lobbyists that she goes out to dinner with. Let's find that out. If any of the listeners or watchers or viewers know how to get that information lawfully, of course. No ill will. We don't want any nefarious things happening. I'm just saying, if you know how to find that information, please let me know. But find out who her biggest contributors are. Let me know. I'm sure it's listed somewhere, and it's probably the banks or the lobbyists that work for the banks. This is the second thing that she said today that's anti-Bitcoin, and if it's scaring people, it's probably good because it's shaking things up. So rogue nations are using crypto to dodge sanctions. What about fiat? I mean, we can't track fiat. Fiat's almost impossible to track. So look at it going through Ukraine and where it goes after that to their Rolls Royces and who knows what else. So let's take a look. Let's pivot a little bit. Or you know what? Let's go over here to this article. It's a month old. Okay, it's a month old, but it's still interesting, right? Liz Warren claims North Korea funds half of its nuclear weapons program with crypto. Who knows? Who knows? Of course, we're not in support of North Korea and all the things that they do to their people. But she's just throwing fodder out there, But going back to the rogue comment, let's look at this this lady here, Samantha. What she says here: to fix our broken money, you must move past being rogue money. It's not rogue money. It's freedom. It's the ability to buy and sell things without having to go through a middleman, okay, through a bank. And, how does this lady make her money? Well, it's not through Bitcoin, I'll tell you that. And if you go to her Twitter, you'll see she's talking about 30,000% gains and things like that. I'm sure that if you sent her some money, she could invest it for you and she'd make way more than Bitcoin returns, right? But what she's saying here about rogue money, which I love this meme here, is just ridiculous. Okay, rogue money. Rogue money. Here she's Senator Warren saying rogue nations. I mean, this is just a smear campaign, is what it is. It's a smear campaign against Bitcoin. I don't trust either of these ladies, and if you look where their money's coming from, I'm more than certain you'll find it's coming from either banks or taking from, duping people. So thank you for joining us at Gamma Chain Crypto today to talk about rogue money and rogue nations and what these two people have in common. So thanks a lot.